There we go. All right. Okay. People are hopefully coming in. Get myself together. Life is good. Lord, I think I'm good to go. That. Okay. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Cooking with Greens. I am alone today. My wife is out and about with my sister Darlene, but today we still got to eat. So we're gonna be making steak and potatoes. So I'm gonna be doing a steak. We got some nice little sirloin strips we got at the grocery store the other night, and I'm gonna make some fondant potatoes from here. Super simple. I'm gonna get those in the oven first, and she also made some cabbage earlier this morning. We had a cabbage in the oven. She steamed it up and cooked it up with some good flavors and stuff. So we have some in the pan there I can heat up. So that's going to be our dinner today. Welcome. I'm going to be taking breaks to go and look around and check the comments because I can't. Hold on one second. I'm going to probably bring a device so I can read the comments, at least on Facebook. But welcome. Good to have you here. I'm sure she'll probably be home in a little bit. But before we start, we're gonna go ahead and do like we always do. We're gonna do our cleansing breath. We're gonna go ahead and see what the word for the day is, and then we're gonna get into this meal. Super simple meal, like we always say. It's just steak and potatoes. If you can't make steak and potatoes, I can't help you. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and do our cleansing breath. Hope you guys are having a great day. We had a lot of snow over the nation today, especially east and Midwest. Virginia got snow for the first time in probably years. We've been here about 7 years. I think they got a little bit of snow maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So we've got about 2 inches. Not a lot, but it closed the whole city down. So we've been home all day, relaxing and taking it easy. So let's go ahead and do our cleansing breath. We count to three. We inhale some cleansing breath through the nose. We hold it for a second, and then we release our stress for the day. Hopefully you don't have any stress like myself. And shout out to YouTube. We're going to be trying to do some more YouTube videos alongside the other social media. So welcome back, YouTube. I know we've been going for a little while, but Happy New Year. So here we go on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Let's inhale through the nose. Let's hold it for a sec, and let's release. And then release your inhibitions too. Release that stress at the same time. All right, shake it off if you have to. And we're gonna go and check out the word for the day. The word for the day is pretty simple, so I'll bring this over to you guys. Simple. Don't let doubt become your addiction. Do not let doubt. Some of y'all are addicted to doubt. That's your first place where your mind goes, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Or what if we get in an accident? Do I have enough money? Am I smart enough? Am I strong enough? Don't let doubt become your addiction. Very simple. Say amen on that one. Hopefully, I'm showing it right on both platforms. Yeah, I think I did. So great word. Very simple. And let's start getting this food together. Hopefully, you guys have been having a great day, great week, great year. So we're gonna do some super easy fondant potatoes. It is one of my favorite ways to have potatoes. Potatoes, number one, may be my favorite vegetable. I have to think about that for a second. Could be potatoes. I think because they have so many different ways that they can be prepared. I think it might be one of my favorite veggies. I'll think about it. So fondant potatoes are super simple. We're gonna cut these into cylindrical shapes. We're gonna go ahead and get a nice pan sear on this. So we're gonna be making it like we're gonna cut them into scallop size, okay? sea scallop sizes, and then we're gonna get a little bit of sear on them. We're gonna finish those off in some nice flavorful butter and broth in the oven. So super, super simple. How's everyone doing? I know people are saying hi. Talk amongst yourself. If you miss me, don't worry about it. I will catch up to some of your comments in a second. Give me 1 second, matter of fact. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's see if I can get you guys on this real quick. I think I will check out my YouTube channel real quick. I always comment on Facebook. I know Letitia's there. Anita hopefully will be here in a second. But let's go ahead and check out my YouTubers and see how they're doing. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. So I have my oven on 400. Just want to make sure that it's nice and hot to finish this up on. Give me a second. Boom. Where we at live here? Okay. For some reason I don't see the live video on now. Give me 1 second. Let me just look at what you guys see on this side. Can you guys see me? I see there's a few people on there. Good to have you on YouTube. I see Letice there. I see Donna. What's up, Senior? Peggy. Teresa. Sabrina. Good to have you all. Let's go ahead and get this done. I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to go ahead and get these cut into some small pieces, just so they cook evenly. I'm going to get these bad boys in a bowl because I'm going to toss them with some fat. So I'm probably going to use, normally I use olive oil, but I do have some bacon fat, so I may use a combination of both. I'm going to get these bad boys seasoned up really good, okay? If you've never had these before, or if you have had these before, let us know in the comments real quick. I know a lot of people have tried some things because we haven't done them here on the live, and hopefully you guys continue to use us as your example. Like, man, if Derek and Anita can do it, I know I can do it. Because we're not, we're not trained chefs or anything like that. We literally learn as we go. We learn through assimilation. We've had some good cooks in our life. We learn things on our own. So we're gonna go ahead and get these bad boys cut. This one's got a little piece on here I don't want. I'm gonna cut that out. But I would use a starchy potato if you were gonna do this. Like a russet is probably really good for something like this. We're cutting them into some nice little smaller scallop size. If you want to cook them a little longer, you can do that. You can make them a little larger. Want to get enough for a few servings. And you see how simple it is to do. So how we doing? In the comments, can you let us know how your temperature, how your weather is where you are? Shout out to Wavy TV10 station who is going to be coming out. I think it's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Monday. Yeah, they're going to be coming out Tuesday to our shop. We're going to run by our shop Tuesday morning and they're going to do a follow-up story on Anita and I and me being on MasterChef. So that's shout out to them for thinking enough of us and our trajectory to kind of know what we got to want to know what we got going on. So when that airs, I will let everyone know. We'll try to get a copy of it so we can put it on the website so that everyone who's not in our viewing area can also see it. Okay. But yeah, that's what's going to happen Tuesday morning when we get up. We got to meet a camera crew at our shop. It's always good to get some good press. It's good to get bad press sometimes too. Just any press sometimes is good press, as they say. I feel like I want just enough to fit in this pan. Let me just see what we got here. A few more pieces. I think I got the right amount of potatoes out here. So this meal should not take too much to do. Again, you can use a potato peeler. If you have a very sharp knife, like I do here, you can do this. Seems to be easier for me. Or you could actually just turn it like that. If you're a perfectionist, make your circles a little more cylindrical. I really don't mind them being a little off rounded, I guess is the word. There we go. Get a little bit more up here. I'm gonna get some of this off on the bottom and the top, and we're gonna cut a few more cylinders. Oops, I'm gonna have to sweep today. So it's really cool being off. It felt weird because we work almost every single day of the year. But it felt really weird being home, kind of getting up, cleaning up, moving at the speed we wanted to move at. I needed to get some laundry. I got up and made us breakfast. We had French toast, scrambled eggs, and bacon. So real simple breakfast. But it felt good, like being home and eating at home, and using your home. Let's put it like that. We haven't really had a lot of time to really use our home other than making dinner and sleeping in it. So getting a nice little shave down. And again, the more flavorful potatoes, red potatoes, yellow potatoes are cool to use. They should probably be your last choices. You want a more waxy potato, a more firm potato for something like this, because you don't want them to be mushy. You want to have a little texture. We're going to get a little bit more. And again, I could have done this a lot more structured, but I'm just showing you that you don't have to make it perfect. You can still get the same effect. A little more here. Now, as we have these getting cut, we mentioned earlier, I have some steak that is sitting out. The reason why I have the steak sitting out is because we are preparing a protein, and we're trying to sear it. So anytime you want to sear a protein, the best case scenario is to get it to room temperature. That's right. I know a lot of y'all just grab it out of the fridge, chilled, and throw it into the pan. This actually allows it to cook more even, because the inside of the protein are not frozen or super cold. I think it's going to be good amount right here. In addition to that, when you want to caramelize, it's going to be a lot easier to have your meat super dried out. You want to pat it dry if it's not that way. So get a little paper towel or kitchen towel and just give it a nice pat. And that's any protein. And then I usually season it now. And I'm going to be very, very, very simple on my seasoning. I'm going to use a little kosher salt today, and a little of our onion black pepper blend. And I like to be pretty liberal with the salt on my steak. We're gonna use our onion black pepper blend, which is right here. Salt, onion, black pepper. get the other side when I put it in the pan. But for now, that's good. Move that out of the way. Now that we have our scalloped, cut potatoes, you want to do the same thing here. Have them dry, but they still have a bunch of moisture in it. And then when you cut them, they also release moisture. I'm going to throw those in this pan here. And we're just going to go ahead and hit them with some oil. And a bit of seasoning salt. We'll probably just use a little bit of our pink Himalayan seasoning salt. If you're at home, you don't have that. Number one, you should have it. You should purchase it at our website, cookingwithgreensfamily.com. But just use a little salt and pepper, okay? So I'm going to add just a little squirt of olive oil, but I'm going to finish that squirt up with a bit of bacon grease. A bit of bacon grease. Get some of that out. Because even though it's fat, it is a flavorful fat, and I want some flavor in my taters. Get that in there. Move this out of the way. See if I have a glove here I can grab real quick. We're going to get a little bit of, just a little bit of our Italian blend on here. Our no salt Italian. Okay. Just a little, so we have a little of those herbs on there. And then a little bit of our pink Himalayan sea salt. All right. And then I'm just going to go ahead and kind of make sure everything has a little oil on it, or fat. Now, there we go. Now that it's kind of covered there, we want to go ahead and turn our pan on. And get our pan nice and hot. Got to make sure our pan is plugged in first. What's going on? Oh, it's plugged in. Something really weird happened. Interesting. So our pan is on. Gonna get that kind of hot. And we'll start putting these bad boys down. In the meantime, while that is getting a little warm, how we doing on the comment section? Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for YouTube being here, and also thank you guys for Facebook. Good to have you. Shout out to all the rest of the content creators, and also the rest of our social media. We're going to be on all social media simultaneously in a little while. We're working on it. So in other words, if you want to watch us on YouTube or IG or TikTok if they're still around, or Facebook, you can watch us on any of those. We're going to be working on that. So getting all these down, guys, in our nice hot pan. Down a bit. And I want to make sure they're all fitting in here because we're going to finish these off in the same pan. So this is a one pan type dish. Kind of get all this fat in here. There we go. All right. Already smelling good. Already smelling good. So I'm gonna let them cook about 5 minutes each side, just to get a nice crust on there. I'm gonna turn them over, get another on that. We're gonna finish that off with a little broth. And then I like to add a little butter in there also. What's gonna happen is we're gonna stick that in the oven about 30 minutes and 25 to 30 minutes. And what's gonna happen is all that broth is gonna absorb into the potato. And then you're gonna be left with pretty much a butter that is super, super, super flavorful. Let me add a little bit more oil to this pan. Looks like my olive oil needs to be refilled. I just want to get some color on these potatoes. Let's see if I got a tongue. I have some. Let's bring you guys over this way. I'm gonna try something different. An over the shoulder shot. That way I can kind of see some of the comments a little easier too. The grease popped on you. Good to know. What's up, Tracy? Tremaine, good to see you. I see you, Patricia. Muriel, good to have y'all. Hope you guys have had a really great holiday season. A good year so far. Now I have a version of this recipe that has a cheese sauce that we finish it off in. So if you kind of like that kind of thing, it's quite decadent. The cheese sauce is going to have some bacon in it, and butter, and broth, and of course a cheese roux. So I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, the recipe for that is on cookingwithgreensfamily.com, all right? That's what we got so far, guys. This is what it looks like in the pan. Getting you guys in the pan, getting you some really close-up shots here. Just getting a little, let me check the couple of first ones I put down. They need a little more time, but they're doing good. That bacon likes to smoke a lot faster than that olive oil does. So I'm trying to be cognizant of my heat on this. Your day's been lazy, Tracy. Got less than an inch of snow, but shut the whole city down. That sounds like here. What's up, Melanie? Good to see you. Good to have all of you guys here. Darlene, good to have you here also. I see Carol West. Happy New Year to you. So this is a really simple way to kind of elevate your potatoes. If you're a potato person, you do your potatoes a few ways. Guess what? Here's a new way you can learn, all right? Carolyn, good to see you. Let's see what we're looking like. Still looking like it needs a little more heat. Trying to keep from my bacon fat going a little smoky on me. Jackie Take Hall, how are you? Good to be here, Carlene. How are you, Mary? How are you? So you want to get a little, just like this. Just what you want to see, a little bit of crust on there. So I'm going to start turning some of these pieces around. I feel like some of them are going to go back around again. Yeah, like that one. Just kind of getting a little color on them and turning them around here. Some of them could use a little more time. So we're getting a little color on our potatoes here, and that's what we want. We're gonna let that other side get a little cooked. We're getting a little more brown on that other side. Good to see you. Hey, the smoke's making you cough. Well, I'm sorry. It smells good at YouTube, on YouTube. Thank you guys for being back on YouTube. I appreciate you all that are watching. If you have never watched us before, we are Cooking with Greens. We have been doing online cooking content and lifestyle content for the last 7 years. We have a website, cookingwithgreensfamily.com. You may have seen me on this season's MasterChef as a contestant. But we've been kind of doing this thing with self-taught cooks. We are a family, so there is a lot of family members, not only online, but in our birth family. We're gonna get that in there. I like what that's doing. So I want to get some broth in here now. Let's add a little chicken broth that I happen to have in here. And get that in there. And I like to add a little bit more fat. So I'm going to add a bit more butter here. Okay? That's just me. You don't have to do that. Y'all, I think this is definitely my favorite potato dish. So we're gonna let that come to a nice little simmer for a little while. Once it does, we're gonna finish that off in the oven. All that broth and that flavor is gonna be absorbed into those potatoes. That butter and that fat's gonna end up being our sauce. So just because of that, I'm gonna add a little bit more of that bacon fat. Why? Because I can. Yeah, a tad more bacon fat in there. Again, if you don't do bacon, guess what? Just look the other way for a second. This is not happening. This is not happening. There's nothing here to see, okay? Nothing here to see. There is no extra flavor bombs going in here. Nothing here to see. Got a feeling we're going to get some really, really good potatoes here. It's going to be so great. So we're getting that nice, brothy, buttery, fatty sauce going. Nice temperature. And then we're going to go ahead and take this pan. Yes, because our Cooking with Greens and non-stick pans can go in the oven. We're going to add that to the oven. The oven's at 400 right now. I'm going to put a little bit of timer on that, and we're going to have a thing. So I like where that boil is right now. I'm going to go ahead, let you guys see it, but we're going to take it right into the oven. Boom. See what we got right there? Y'all see what we got? Let's go take it in the oven. Boom. We're gonna give it, okay, Google, 25 minutes time. 25 minutes.
25 minutes. Starting now.
Boom. Okay, so we got our steak. A little sirloin strip steak. I think we got these 3 pieces for like $6. So not bad. Anita and Mom. Anita's out in the street with Darlene. And Mom is in the bed. You know how my mom is, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little olive oil down. Just a little. Let's use a little grapeseed oil because that's what I got in my cabinet. So grapeseed oil, a little bit. And we're going to get that bad boy nice and hot. Let's do it. Lakeland, Florida, good to have you. Do I use onions in the potatoes? I don't, but it wouldn't hurt at all. Onions would not hurt one bit, I promise you.
Tell him I can't come out. This is pajama weather, but I tell everybody say hi, I love you.
My mom says she can't come out. It's pajama weather. She just set off the alarm.
I didn't touch you.
Okay, you good?
Yeah, but I didn't touch you.
She said, tell y'all she can't come out. It's pajama weather, so she's chilling. Yeah, I think onion would be really good. So boom, got a nice little, once I see a little wisp of smoke coming out, that's when I put.
Oh, it's you there. They think grass is crazy. I know
No, I don't have any glass break.
I didn't touch it. No, it ain't no grass.
Thanks, Mom. You want to go ahead and... Excuse me. No, I got a throat full of smoke. It happens.
Oh, maybe it's wet. Oh my God. You don't have no back or nothing?
No, man.
Okay, what?
Because I'm searing steak. Look at Mom, y'all. They can see you, Mom. You just said...
I'm just trying to make sure
you just said you didn't want to be seen.
they can see.
Yeah, they can see.
This is my flowers from my friend.
Excuse the coughing, guys. I happened to say I was talking and leaning right over the pan right when I was doing that and sucked in a whole throat full of smoke. But it's okay. So we get a little sear on this, guys. What? When is the glass break alarm? Hold on a second. There is no...
I don't know what that's about.
Just hit it again, Mom. No glass breaking in here, Alon. Thanks for asking.
Why do you think this glass breaking?
Probably heard something that sounded like it. No, it'll tell you if it's smoke. You keep saying glass break. Turn it off, Mom. Just don't turn the alarm off for now. It's same way you do when you go out the door, Mom. Put the code in. That's good. All right, let's just do some butter in here, guys. This thing for some reason keeps going on. Weird. All right. I'm gonna give it a little bit of baste of that butter, and then we are done with that. All right, so that steak is done. Steak is done. This is what she's looking like. I'm gonna let them sit for a second. Whew, we had some craziness happening here. Yep, should be good. I know they taste delicious. I swear, the alarm keeps saying glass break alarm. I'm like, dude, I didn't even make any sounds that sound like glass break. I was gonna make a little steak sauce, but this little butter sauce is probably just great. I was gonna do a little soy mustard with rice vinegar, like just kind of reduce it a little bit. But I think I'm good on that. I think I'm gonna just use that. I think that's a really good little pan jus. A little I wasn't even actually looking for this little pan jus. But I like that. And it tastes good. I know it does. Let's see. Oh my God. That thing is good. Whew. I almost feel like marrying that sauce. That sauce is delicious. Well, there we go. Got some nice good cuts of meat. Anita made some cabbage, guys. I need to heat that up a little bit. She left it in the pan. Let's take a peek see at our potatoes too. Let's take a peek see at them, just, you know. It says we got about 17 minutes, but I'm gonna see. Man, look. Ooh. Some things is, ooh, Lord. Let me look at this. I gotta show y'all. This looks so good. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. That broth is being poured in those potatoes. That's gonna leave that nice little butter. Oh my gosh. We're about to have a great meal. So I can kind of turn around and do some talking real quick. Let's see. Wow, I don't know why this one's got the glaucoma. Let me just see. This one's got glaucoma on the front. Let's wipe that camera off. A little bit better. A little bit. I don't know if that's better or worse. This is what Anita was saying the other day. The front camera looked really, really. There we go. Made that one look better. Okay, little bit better. So how are we doing? How we doing, guys? Nicole, good to see you. It smells good in there. Other than the smoke that you kind of have to do when you're doing something with butter and protein and searing at high temperatures, you get a little smoke. I wish Virginia homes had exhaust out of the house. The homes here have an exhaust that's just the microwave. In New Jersey, I don't know why, we had exhaust that pulled it out and suctioned everything outside of the house. But gas stove, right? You dizzy? I'm sorry. What's up, Mary? Thank you, Tremaine, for the super stickers. I appreciate all the gifts that everyone's sending. What's up, Gwendolyn? Good to see you. Hey, Senior. Thank you, Senior and Latice, for being here tonight. You made tuna with leftover codfish. I was that close to from doing a garlic, honey garlic salmon tonight. And then I was like, you know what? We got that steak we picked up day before yesterday, and it's sitting in the fridge, still in the package because I thought I was going to make it that night. I'm making that tonight. So, did you use a hot plate to cook those steaks on? We have an induction top. It is a product that we may start carrying ourselves. And we've been using it for months now. It gives us just more surfaces to cook on. Codfish salad. Ew, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. All right. Ooh, it sounds so good. Let's see. I feel like I want a little. Yeah, like that. Yes, I can tell it's just cooked perfect for me. For anyone else, like my mom, I'll probably have to put it back, like in the microwave or back in the pan. But I'm gonna get a little cut and taste because I feel like you guys want me to let you know how it is. Let's get a little piece here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mom.
I ate already.
I hear you, Mama. Here we go. Let's try a piece. It's good. Good. Good for a nice little cheap cut of sirloin. I like it. Let's see what these taters are looking like again. So what you want to do is check. I've got about 10 more minutes at least on these, but I want to go ahead and check and see if they're soft in the middle yet. I feel like somebody got left behind. Yeah, there you go, YouTube. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. That one needs a little more time. Most of them are so buttery inside. These two feel like they need a little bit more time. I'm gonna leave them in there, maybe 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and have a meal. At least I am. At least I am. Let's see. You like the kettle? Yeah, we bought one of those. We had one at the other shop that was kind of like that, but it was so scratched up. That we just replaced it. Am I making a dessert tonight? No. I don't know if anyone had a chance to check out my dinner classes on our website. You can go to Book and Experience on cookingwithgreensfamily.com and check out. Currently, I have 3 meal choices. One's an Italian feast, one is a French-inspired feast, and one is an Asian-inspired feast. I can't talk today. I'll probably be adding a vegan feast and a soul food feast. So check them out. It's a full meal with appetizer, side, entree, and dessert, and it's per couple. Karen said, Letice, every time telling you the bread pudding from the cookbook was so delicious. I'm glad you made that bread pudding. Thank you. I love when people make our meals or make their meals from our cookbook. Sounds good. So let's, I'm going to get a little plate together. I'm going to go ahead and do a little cut and have a plate together by the time this comes out. Let's see. Get myself a couple of slices because I don't eat a lot of red meat, but I'm gonna eat a bit today. Let's turn you guys back around. Boop. Hopefully that didn't make anybody dizzy. Cut little thin pieces. I like my pieces cut thin. I only need a few pieces. I'm not gonna eat a lot of meat. Not super hungry anyhow. So I have plenty for Darlene and Rob and Anita when they get back. That's good for me. That's good for me. Okay. Let's put together a plate. Simply plate. And I'm definitely going to simply plate this. Simply plate these bad boys. Simply 5-star plate this. Simply plating. Let me bring you guys in a little closer. I feel like y'all missing something. Hold on 1 second. Let me bring you in a little closer. This is what I feel like y'all want to be. Y'all want to be right in the plate. Okay? Got you on that. I'm gonna do the smallest little because I don't feel like eating a lot. Smallest little, okay, $95 a plate. Plating here. Let me see what this cabbage looks like. Okay, so it's like stewed cabbage. Okay. Let's get some of that on the plate too. Hold on. Let me get a little bit of this cabbage. She got it cooked all the way down. Like it's super cooked down. Put a bit right here. Literally a very little bit. Y'all talk about yourself. This is how I'm eating today. I'm eating today. Let's get our taters out. All our broth has absorbed, and all we got left is that butter and fat. You see? Get a couple of these bad boys out. Okay. Not even trying to plate too much fancier than that. Not even trying. little balsamic glaze, guys. A little bit. Ooh, I'm sorry. Also kick the table. Get a little kick on the table. That's what I do. Oh. Oh, where is my parsley? Oh, dang it. No parsley. Oh, dang it, all the heck. Oh, since we don't have any parsley, guys, we're going to skip that part. And I'm just going to get a little of my oil. Let me grab that. In case you wonder what's happening, things are happening, guys. It's just, I'm back here stumbling with myself. So just talk amongst yourself for a second. I got it. It's coming together. La la dee la dee da. Girl, you know I love you. Okay, we almost ready to make it into a thing. Okay, super simple. Super simple there, not nothing too crazy. Super simple. Okay. Cool. Let's see what we're talking about. I don't know where my green went, but it's something. It's something. It's something. It's something. Let's see what we're talking about here. Let me get up in my face hole. See what we're talking about here. La dee da da da. Scooby Doo. Ah, ba da 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 dee dee. Scooby Doo, baby dee dee. Super simple, y'all. So we got steak and potatoes done my way. I feel like better. Okay, here we go. Let's go into it. Heavenly Father, thank you for this food we're about to eat. May it nourish our body. Amen. So first of all, let me just show you how super soft, and so you got a little bit of texture on the outside, but look how oh my God, creamy those potatoes are, full with that broth, chicken broth flavor, that little bit of salt. Melt in my mouth. Oh my God, so good. Oh, that's good. My wife stewed some cabbage. I'm gonna have a little bit of steak. Classic steak and potatoes, y'all. Look at that. Look at that sauce. Y'all see it? A little bit of texture on the outside. Super soft on the inside. A lot of great flavor. There's that chicken broth. Got a little bit of that Italian blend in there. Got some of that salt. A little bit of that bacon fat. I feel a little residue of that bacon fat. Delicious. So there we go. Super simple. Very easy. So easy. Even a boy could do it. Where's my camera woman? My camera woman is out with Darlene doing wedding stuff. So they're looking at dresses and I don't know. I don't know. It was something I didn't feel like doing. So, but I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, it's time to take the potatoes out. Okay, Google. Stop. Just stop it. Anyhow, we love you guys, man. Thank you for being here. The recipes are on our website. Pretty much everything that we have is on our website. We will see you again another day. Come on down to the shop if you are missing us and you're in the area. Come on through. You can do a Spice Bar Creation Studio. You can purchase our items and you can book your dinner experience. So we're going to have a intimate dinner classes every week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If it's booked, we'll be there doing a cooking class, all right? So we see you guys again. We love you. Thank you. Like we always say, from our heart to your plate. We will see you. I don't know, maybe tomorrow, but maybe not. But we'll see you usually the day after. All right? Thanks again. Love you guys. Peace. Let's see how you stop these things. All right, this is AD. See you later, Facebook. And then our YouTubers. Later.